Do you guys always wonder in a horror anime or manga what happens to the other girls or heroines that lose the battle in conquering the MC's heart? You know that some of them rarely gets the spotlight. Well, this time we're going to talk about a spin-off manga from Saekano. Of course, this would be the Utaha route manga. I'd say it right now, it's the Utaha route manga. So let's listen up, guys. You guys know the title itself, Saenai Kanojo no Sodatekata, Koisuru Metronome itself is, a mouthful of a title, but still. Watching Saekano and betting on who's gonna be best girl, we know it's either gonna be Utaha or Kato, but of course I'm still on team Utaha, so suck it. Even though there's already the movie and I've watched it. But still, I love the series with all my heart. Please do note this is my first time vid on making a manga review. I'm more used to typing it on a blog spot. Of course, you guys can share opinions down below. You guys can agree or disagree to it. I'd love to read it. Of course, remember to like and subscribe to make this guy make some more reviews. Let's begin. So, to my understanding of the series, since I started with the anime, then got invested on the light novel series, after knowing that there was a spin-off for Utaha, I actually had high hopes for it. That the story will be different, and actually it is, and I like it for that. So, story. So this time we follow Tomoya and Utaha on writing a novel that Utaha wrote, which is Love Metronome. So starting from the point of the story in the manga that is shown, that Tomoya is now her editor. Of course, there's some new characters and some old ones that appear that helps to progress the story, and I love it for that reason. So the flow of the story is great for a reason that it explains a lot of stuff from how they met, how they kept making improvements on the novel together, and from acquiring the artist to spoiler alert getting an anime adaptation on the novel that Utaha wrote. And after that, I just love how much character development we do see in the manga, like how Utaha falling in love with Tomoya once again, but this time her love is much more deeper. And how the cast of characters connect and interact with each other. So the interaction with the characters here in the story makes it more mature, and I like it for that reason. Sure, Tomoya can be dense, but he's being dense for the proper reasons of making the progress for the novel. And I'm kind of biased, but I don't like it. But I see it as a mature thing to do. You're being biased to the work instead of the fucking character. I know it sounds dumb, but it's something. So this one will talk about the art, and the one thing I love about this is that how the art they used here is well done and well made. I love it. And the other thing is it's pretty well done, well made. The use of colors on the colored pages, and of course the use of emotions is pretty well spot on. I love it. There's some like very etchy scenes, those spicy scenes. They've drawn it pretty well. I fucking love it. Now we're going to spoiler territory, and when I say spoiler territory, this is kind of a spoiler because it's basically the end of the manga itself, so I'm also kind of hooked in on how the fuck it happens. So yeah. So one of the endings, from what I understood, is that Utaha and Tomoya had sex. Okay, they had sex, man, sex. They did brutal sex. So yeah, enough about the sex. So I just love that in the last part that they already had sex, and the ending was like what, a cliffhanger? Because even I'm not sure if the manga already ended, but it said it ended, and I'm not sure they're like saying, oh fuck you, we're ending it on the point where they had sex. Fuck it. And I was like, holy shit. Because it was fucking good. Like, it ended with Utaha being flustered that they finally did the deed. Okay, they'd done the deed. Especially, there was like a point in the manga where Utaha was like waiting for Tomoya to become 18 so they had sex, like literally. And she was waiting on his birthday to do it, and I was like, what the fuck? It's such a weird plot, but I fucking loved it. And it actually hinted on the ending, and I love it. I mean, we actually do see the spicy stuff happen. I mean, we even do see the scratch marks on Tomoya's back. I mean, damn man, he's a Chad. You know, I just love the spin-off so much that it makes Utaha's route a fun journey to read, especially how much Utaha's character gets well developed here. Also for Tomoya, I fucking love it. You know, the novel itself, Love Metronome is a huge plot device for the manga, and I love it. I love it so much. And how the story connects itself to each character. I will always recommend the manga to anyone that loves the Saekano series. Once again, thanks for you guys taking your time watching this new guys. Well, first time vid. Thanks.